Alright guys, welcome back. We'll be playing Hogwarts Legacy.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, This isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here.
Alright. Time to get the disillusionment charm set.
No sense in announcing our arrival.
Trying to get rid of this little message pop-up, but it's not allowing me to. Well, let me try messing with it a little bit more and we'll continue. Alright. There we go, let's get going.
Revelio.
Once I try to figure out. Wait. I don't know, it feels like it take forever to relearn the controls after even a couple days of not playing for some reason.
When they see me, humans do. Every time.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
It's not anywhere on there. Let's save. Still not finding it on here. If I don't find it anywhere in here, I'll just get up close.
Tell us.
That kind of looks like a ship over there, made out of stone.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
That's 3 loyalists so far. There's another one out there.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
There's another one, and then there's 2 more.
Tell us.
Oh, could do with a nice mushroom stew about now. There must be something.
I actually wouldn't mind going for like a potato stew.
Afraid to fight. Quiet. No. I will make you pay.
There's another one. Let's get rid of. How in the world did the other ones over there didn't notice? I guess they kind of did, but I don't think they'll find us, so.
Get my hands on big for that juice.
Or the other one's not watching. Will the sky ever stop so I can do that? Charm you have to do to once you get close to them.
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
What does that tell us?
Alright, looks like we have like 16 out of 60 goblins taken care of. Now 17 out of 60.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
And then if any of you guys wanted to read that, you guys could just pause it, because when they're talking over any text that I could potentially read, I'm not going to bother trying to read it, so...
I will draw blood.
What an unfortunate...
I've seen every kind out before. Get over. Pity.
Good. Be able to move
I'm a goblin, not
to the side faster when they're throwing attacks.
childish. I'll slap that one.
This is sad. Really, it is. You won't get away with that.
Let's get closer to our little gold stone.
I shall avenge your death.
Yeah, I can get more of those Wigan Will potions too.
Easily diverted.
At least buy some and make some more.
Not quite.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. I'm glad that's... Looks like we found the entrance.
I was gonna say he was glad that's over with, and
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
there's one of these little things. I think, well, we do eventually learn the unlocking charm.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
We just haven't reached that part of the story yet. We need to explore the castle some more. I think we need to have like a mission with another... I don't know, I have to explore the castle with you guys more so we can find the point where we can use it. But I don't know if that's charm's completely different from this one that he used though. And we also don't know what's up top of the tower since there's be like almost 20 plus them down there, so we can start strike close. Got some brooms. More coins. Wouldn't they be considered like British pounds or...
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
We're eventually gonna have to come back to this tower to get that door unlocked.
The reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Oh, might as well drink some tea as we head downstairs. Interesting how it disappeared quickly, even though it's there like when we were down here previously. There's like the eerie blue glowish type thing that surrounded us for a second. It's a good time to save too. I'll just say I believe only one game that kept crashing that I played. And I'm also playing with you guys. That kind of ruined the whole I don't always have to save, but it's always good to save. You can see the outside, it looks like a little bit.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Can't go back here. Nothing came out of that one, so. A little time to go down, yes.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Right. And then there's like this red outline too that I've noticed. Kind of it's like talking maybe. It's hard to tell. I mean, like if we were to try to copy this design in real life, like how expensive it would be to just try to do it. Because I think, unlike certain mining things, more like hard to mine. Like materials and stuff like that. But it is beautiful, that is for sure. And we can't go back there.
traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
I think the further we progress into the story, the stronger it gets, or at least how much it changes. So, no chests whatsoever, or gold laying around. It's always hard to tell when we're going to be fighting these huge monstrosities.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Incendio!
Well, these smaller guys are much more manageable. At least we got these guys done, but there's plenty more to come for sure.
These look familiar.
Well, I don't see anything that I would need from the bottom here. I don't think we'll be able to pull that out, but it's worth a try. It's been a while since I've been in this area. I think I forgot how to jump, guys. There's like another box type thing up there.
Was it Accio I used before?
But there's no... Still trying to figure out... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say I was trying to figure out a jump so since I could get the controls so easily. Alright, so that one pulls us towards that. And there's that one over there. Oh, there. Oh, I'm back in there.
That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go.
I think it's cool how they incorporated this type of thing where you can kind of see through it, but then you have to kind of move her around just to get to it. I just can't remember if they did it in the old Harry Potter games or not, since I never actually played through all of them. Played through one. Have any of you guys played the old Harry Potter type games in the past on basically old school PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo GameCube? I think I only played the Goblet of Fire at one point. chest in here, so it's a whole separate
What did
room.
that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
We're gonna have to sell some of the stuff we found.
More statues.
Something like this seems so much more easier than having to try to get them into the circle of fire.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. Where? Not making this easy on me.
It's hard to tell if any of them are gonna attack. Let's see, I blame another game. Or this guy's like another game, the statues kind of came alive if you came closer to them, so. Alright, so we're gonna need to get that platform closer. So we need to get to that other side. There's a chest over there, but I don't know if we're gonna ever be able to reach it. Like this one that's 2 more characters left, so.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
It's like we go underwater or something when we. It kind of reminds me of like the Goblet of Fire scene where Harry has to like, put the egg underwater. I don't know why it reminds me of that now.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
It is. There's no bridge.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
I want that chest over there, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to it right now because when we're on the other side, I think that's when there's that thing, but then the bridge is gone too, so it's not like we can.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Or at least we got her to say something different.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Yeah. I swear we're gonna be able to get it right now. I just can't think of doing that, so it might be another stop we come back to later. Since I kind of want to progress the story. Oh, we got this little
I'll never get used to these floors.
decor thing that we saw when we entered. Gosh, am I so tired. I think when I put through my first playthrough, I somehow managed to stay up on that and got these guys to come up there. So. Difference between the smaller one and then these bigger ones. Good shot. Second there ends up being more of them. Alright, so that's just one of the items we used to hit one of the statues, so. And there's nothing extra. like our third or fourth old magic investigation piece that we had to deal with. I guess we could have done this with the other one too, but the plopping down there was not interesting. It's just like a purplish pink, bluish pop ball type thing.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Just a little probably grabby things. Except those ones are like cemented into the walls, so. Gaining a lot more. We're getting world potions, so. We have now 11. Yeah, this area tends to give us a little bit more because we're gonna have a big fight. So we have the two big ones, and then what, like 5, maybe 6 of the little ones. That's easier to use than the bigger ones. Defeat them faster. the magic spells, which I'm not doing a good job at right now. And it's good to have multiple because while the other one's charging up, you can have another one that's ready, so. Spells, so haven't learned
What a relief.
Alright, there's really not much else to do other than go watch that pensive thought.
Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
He's not wrong. It's understandable that she's in pain.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
It's still kind of like, well, there's like it's hard to trust Isadora because
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
because of how she was feeling. Let's see. I wonder if we can go through this door that we just came out of. Maybe no, we'll see. It could, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly if we can go back through that door.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies, yes, sir.
Before you go,
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Alright, so we're getting closer to a good stopping point, guys. Well, it's nice seeing this nice weather change, and we'll just continue in the next one once we get to the good stopping point. And you can hear our owl.